Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, my name's Sasha, and I know it's been a while. It's been a long while. And then you guys, I recorded something, you know, life, you guys, it's just a lot to adjust to. I recorded something maybe about 2 weeks ago, and then I had to be away from home for a week, and then I forgot my iPad basically, so I couldn't edit that video, and it's already way too late because I was talking about new makeup. But I want to scrap that video, and I'm so excited because man, since I've been away from home, this got delivered super fast. Like within, I ordered it on Friday and then it came by Monday. So this is the Fantasy Cosmetica Sorcerer palette, and you guys, if you guys didn't know, this is my first indie brand I ever purchased from. Like my first time when I started buying an indie eyeshadow palette, this is like the first brand, so it's like really special for me. Like, oh my gosh, I just want to continue supporting the brand, of course. But their first palette is the Drew palette, which is a more grungy. This is the first palette they have, but the one I'm going to be reviewing and trying out for the first time today is the Sorcerer palette, which is like a completely different color story. And let's see, I forgot the price of the palettes. I'll look it up in a bit, but this is the difference of the palettes. So this is a brand new one I'm going to be reviewing, but they look so pretty together. So gosh, so after today I'm gonna be using both of the palettes too. As you guys can see by the artwork, which I love the artwork because it's something I kind of used to do, almost like characters I used to draw back then. But yeah, this is inspired by fantasy genre and then by role-playing games as well. So yeah, I love that theme. I love fantasy themes, you guys. Movies or games. I don't play games anymore because stay at home mom, too busy for that right now. I was just looking up the price right now. So the price for both of the palettes each is $38.99, and I believe I didn't have both of them available still. So if you want to purchase both of these palettes, there is a little small discount, 74.08, and then you can also use like an influencer code. I believe I forgot who I used. Either I used Heather Austin or Ali, I forgot who I used, but I used one of their codes, and then it gave me like a few bucks off. So it really does help using those discount codes. I did went ahead and swatched the palette. I couldn't help myself because I love doing like Instagram reels or TikToks of whenever I do the swatches. Like, I'm sorry guys, I just can't help myself. I literally just swatched it just today, so I'm really impressed with the formula because I've noticed this formula is actually a little bit like improved from this one, because the greens, you know, greens are really hard to formulate. So I used this recently, like maybe like about a week, like well, almost 2 weeks ago actually. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. The last time I used this, I used, oh my gosh, I used this shade I believe, and that shade, and then I used the brown tones. So I know the green tones, they're really harder to formulate, so this one's still, I still think it's probably the driest from this whole palette. This one I still need to test out again. So it's been a while since I tested out. I think I haven't tested out since it was first released, and then I just used it like about 2 weeks ago. So I think the shimmers on this one, they're like dual chromes and multi-chromes. I think these are very special. And then when I swatch these, I could just tell the difference of the formula improved. Maybe because it's different colors, like different shades, but yeah, the mattes, they feel softer. Like, they feel softer. So this one swatched really nice. I think I did one swipe with this. The one I had to build up was these two, I believe, and this one I think it was a good one swipe as well. And then these are super soft, as you can tell. They're like soft. So wait, which one? It was this one, that one, and that one. So they're more like this. You just have to be careful. They're like not too squishy, but they're like super soft like butter. And this one's more like a satin kind of finish, as you can tell. You could tell. There's like it's really pretty. And then this one's really soft too. Not as soft as the other one, but they're still, oh my gosh, like butter, guys. I'm just gonna go with Inico. Oh my god. So I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. So I already have my eyelids prepped because I love prepping my eyelids. And with my Ace Beaute eye primer, so it's a little lighter base, and I know it creased a little bit. So I think I'm just gonna put it right here. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I love pinks. So it's not often I use pinks, but I love, oh my god, it's so fun to play with pinks. Oh my gosh, isn't it? Oh. Damn. Okay, so hopefully my brush is not dirty. I mean, it is, but I'm seeing a little purple, that's why. I'm not sure if it's because my brush was a little dirty, so I'm just gonna build up the color. Like, it was really easy. Like, that was just one little dab, really. Let's try to do this fast. Alright, yeah, that was very easy. So I think it does have like a hint of purple, like when you kind of fade it out. Oh, so how are you guys doing? How you guys been? Like, I miss you guys so much. I miss recording. I wish my life was how I was able to do it before. And I was like, I had to really make time for it. Still trying to adjust with life right now. Still have a lot of things to do actually. So sorry guys for being so busy in MIA, and I just don't know what to say to you guys in public, to the public. Oh. So I'm gonna mix with that purple now. Empower. I'm gonna kind of put it on top and kind of on the V right here. Ooh. So that one, I think I might use a smaller brush actually. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put it on, kind of like a V, and then just right here. So yeah, this brush is a little bit fat, so I'm trying to not to mess up. And I'm just gonna put it right here. So it's gonna be like kind of almost like a smoky. Add that pink right here too, just a little bit. Yeah. I'm just gonna add that Tentacle shade, just kind of add a little bit right here. I don't know why this side is looking better. Maybe it is my opposite, my good eye that I could do better on. That's why I always go off camera with one eye. Soften it up right here, and then kind of go right here too. So I mean this side's already looking good, but let me just go a little higher, soften it up. I'm just gonna add up purplish shade even more right here. I'm gonna add it more over here now. I'm gonna add this shade right here. I'm gonna add it on the top almost. Like, it's gonna be different. So I'm gonna add this, and then I'm gonna put this more in the inner part, like in the lid. I'm just gonna do kind of like a rainbow thing. So the Chaos shade, let's get the Chaos shade. That one's like more like a satin shimmer. So I'm just gonna add it like, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Alright, so I'm just gonna add it over like a rainbow, like do an arch right there. Ooh, yes. Actually, this shade will probably be perfect, but like adding the other shade is gonna brighten it up, making it more girly and more magical. But this shade is, oh, I love this shade with the purple. That's why I was thinking. Okay, so I'm gonna add it right there. I'm just adding it. So this one I am kind of building up just to add that extra effect. So yeah, I'm kind of going over my lid, because you don't want to go exactly on your lid, because you kind of want it to go over to make your eyes look more open. That's how you do it with cut creases. So this is like a lazy way of cut crease, and I'm just gonna do the same thing on this side, and yeah, like that. I'm gonna build it out on this one. I've been really into purples and pinks. I did this look with this palette, the Michaela Part 1 palette. Oh, I was so obsessed. So yeah, I'm into pinks and purples right now, so I guess another pink and purple look. But this one's different. This one's more darker. The other one was more brighter, the look I did before with the other palette. Okay, so I'm just gonna add that. So fix it up. I'll probably add that pink in just to make it pop more. Now I'm gonna get this Arcane shade and add it in the inner part. Oh yes, this is gonna make it more, oh, so cute. This is the kind of squishy, so I'm putting my brush. It's not super squishy, but oh, it's gonna add that. Maybe I might use my finger to have it more exact where I want it. I mean, I can. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of similar to that shade. So let me just use my finger. I haven't done my nails, so don't mind my nails. Ooh, look at that. That adds a pop. Okay, so I'm just gonna add it right here. Oh yes, you guys, look how much it brightened the look. So I'm gonna be playing around with this palette a lot, but I have a feeling, I have a strange feeling. I love the other palette, but the formula to this is nicer, but the colors, it's just that it's not colors you'll use every day. Like, I mean, I love colors, but sometimes these are very like bold colors, and yeah, it just depends how you feel. This is like a very happy palette to me. The Empower shade, the purple shade, and on the sides again, just add that in, so kind of hide that shimmer a little bit, just a little bit, just so we don't lose that, just so we don't lose the depth. Like, I just want to add that darkness in right here too, just a little bit, and it kind of changes the color of the multi-chrome. I didn't even look it up if it has multi-chromes or duochromes. Let me see. So all the shimmers, all the shimmering looks, they're all multi-chromes except for the Chaos shade. Oh, so this is a duochrome. This is a purple with the blue shift. Okay. I'm just adding that purple again. Just right there and this right here. So I want to go back to that pink shade and just make the pink pop a little. And I'm going to use like a pointer detail brush. And yeah, I'm just gonna add it so we don't lose it. I always lose shades. So I mean, not lose shade, but in my blending I lose the shade, and I just want to make my eyes really pop. And yeah, just like that. So that's just a trick I always do. And then do the same thing right here. This is my concealer brush. So I'm just adding, I'm just cleaning it up a little bit because I went too far right there. And just adding, this is a concealer brush I'm using, so just leftover concealer, just so we can make it more flawless. And I have a little dot right there, and I'm just hopefully, okay, there you go. Right, so this is the eye look so far. So I'm just gonna go off camera, add my mascara, fix my under eye, and add a highlight, and maybe change my lip, because I only have a hint of color in my lips and it's already fading. And then after that, we're just gonna finish the bottom eye look, and then I'm gonna give you guys my first impressions review. Alright guys, so I'm back to finish up the eye look. So yeah, went very dark. This is like kind of like the look I was kind of going for, like a dark witchy look, almost sorcerer, you know, sorcerer witchy look. Alright, so now we're gonna finish up the bottom eye look, the Unleash, and then we'll deepen up with this shade Empower. So I'm just gonna add just a little hint of this pink, because this is a darker pink, so I'm just gonna kind of fade it out. Yeah, so it's almost like similar to that pink, but that pink, the other pink could be like it's brighter, but this one's like, it could pass, you know, that'd be a good two pinks to go together. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of smoke it up a little bit. It's gonna be more smoky. I'm gonna get that Empower shade and just kind of focus it right here. Oh my gosh, that black eyeliner was super dark, so we're just gonna keep deepening it up, just kind of going over the black. I'm gonna blend that dark purple in, almost going over the black. Yeah, so let me just, so that black won't be super intense, you know. For my bottom mascara, I'm just gonna use my Benefit Bad Gal mascara, and I'm trying to open this. Okay, and then yeah, just so yeah, add a mascara in, and because this mascara is super thin, super flexible, it's so easy to use. I'm using a mini, by the way. Right, here's the final eye look, and I'm so freaking obsessed with this color story, guys. The look I came up with, I love it. I love it so much, guys. Ooh, you know, and I kind of thought of last minute adding the cat eye effect almost in the inner corner, because it's, you know, I don't really often do that, so I just took a risk and used my favorite liquid eyeliner, my favorite liquid eyeliner I haven't used in a long time. So I'm surprised, like, oh, okay, I was able to pull it off. I didn't make a mistake on it. And finally, let's do my first thought impressions of this palette. I love it. I freaking love it. So as I mentioned earlier, comparing this with the first palette, I could tell the formula has improved, which I really appreciate, because the brand, the owner of the Fantasy Cosmetica, her name's Jordan, and then she's always like looking for feedback to improve, you know, any improvements that she needs to do. So I think she took in all that feedback and she really improved this. Maybe it's the colors too, because I know the greens are really harder to formulate, but first impressions. So the only shades I've used were the, all of these shades actually. So I still need to play around with these shades. Oh, I'm so excited for this shade. So I didn't have trouble blending or anything. Probably maybe this one, just a little bit, not really. Because I was messing up on this side, because this is not my best side. That's why I always do off camera with this side. But this side did it so good. So I will play around with more of the purple and of course with all the other shades. So if you guys are thinking about getting this palette, like, just think about it. Like, are you into the color story? I love the color story. It's very pretty, very cute, very fun. And the multi-chromes, guys, they're so pretty. So I can do the swatches real quick. So let me see. Empty fingers, clean fingers, so soft, guys. Let me do this one, and then I'll do the purple one, that one. So it looks like that. So these are all multi-chromes, and this is a dual chrome. The purple I use, the dark purple. And I can do the swatches real quick. So these are your small swatches. Oh my gosh, that Firestone is beautiful. And then that aqua shade, stunning. Look at that, very pretty. Yeah, I'm very excited about the reddish, the Firestone shade, because I'm getting into more reds and orange since this summer. And this shade is very, very beautiful. Like, that's my type of shade. I freaking love it. The shift just keeps changing, but this one's like more aqua, and this one's more, I'm trying to see, it turns to a purple to a green, like a light green to a purplish. And this one's like a green to a blue. Yeah, so I really love that one. So pretty. And then just like I mentioned earlier, this one I had to build up. That shade, and was it that shade? And I think these shades, they swatch fine. I believe this one swatched fine. Let me do a little swatch of the purple. So my hand's kind of dirty, so yeah. So I think this one you have to build up too. So maybe I wasn't paying attention with that one. I was kind of daydreaming, but yeah, like that. Yeah, I think this probably might be the most troubling shade, because it's like a purple. You know, purples are like that too, with the dark purples. Sometimes the lighter purples are easier to blend, while darker purples are kind of scary. So if you're looking at this palette overall, this is going to be your darkest matte shade to darken up a look, to add the depth. And then pretty much if you don't use this shade, then it's going to be very bright. You could do a monochromatic look with these shades, or if you want to do a bluish shade, blue green shade. Yeah, there's only that blue, so you could use this blue with that shade, or you could use all these three. Or you could do a purple blue look. Only if you're into the color story. I do highly recommend this palette. Like, the formulation has improved, and I didn't find trouble with it. Like, it felt softer, it felt easier to blend. And yeah, guys, so that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, so I really need to get this video up, because I need to share this with you guys. And I'm glad that I recorded this today, guys. I'm very happy. So let me know what you guys think about this palette. Did you guys decide to pick this up? Or if you guys already have it, what do you guys think about it? I love this palette. I love this more than the other one. The Druid palette is more, it's grungy, but you could use that one every day actually. But this one's not, it's only if you're into colors. If you're really into colors, then you'll love this palette. If this color story as well. So it's kind of hard to coordinate these colors in a way, because it'll end up being more colorful and very magical. So I think Fantasy Cosmetica did well with the theme. I totally feel the vibe of the Sorcerer in this palette, the magic in this palette. But anyways, guys, that's about it. So I know I don't have a schedule set. I have been uploading my videos, you know, my life. I just have a lot to adjust to. I have a lot of things to do still. So because of that, make sure to have your notification bells on so you guys won't miss any of my future videos. I'm just going to slowly catch up. I think maybe probably next month will be better, hopefully. But yeah, guys, so thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys all so much. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.